feel a little bit more comfortable being in this system now for a second full year?
Oh yeah. I feel a lot more comfortable. Last year I came in. It took me a second to get control of the defense, and the second year it's always a lot easier to learn all the ins and outs of it.
Still, I mean, last year, even though you were just kind of finding your way, we had some really, really big plays at the beginning of the year. How do you continue to try to be able to be a playmaker on this defense?
Yeah, we really just got to all come together as one. Trusting each other out there on the field. Just building that type of chemistry with my teammates and the linebackers and the defensive backs. And I feel like the more that we get to know each other and trust each other, I think that, we'll be better off and just be, making plays out there together.
How good is to have somebody bring you Gatorade today?
What was that?
How good is to have somebody bring you Gatorade?
Oh, yeah, it's great. We got the freaking the white cherry flavor in there in the locker room, but it's nice to have some blue. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Just talk to him.
Landon, Landon, what does it mean to be a local kid coming back a little bit closer to home and playing here at Emporia State?
It's definitely really cool. A lot of my family will be able to come to the games, and that's super important to me, being able to look up and see them there. So it's definitely really cool just, knowing they're there for me, and it's not a long drive for them to come watch. So
what's it like to have such an athletic family with a couple of young ladies who did a lot as Osage Indians and another one going to Wichita State to throw some things around on the track?
Yeah, we always kind of push each other and try to one-up each other. So it's competitive, but we're all there for each other and support each other. So it's pretty cool.
What's it been like to make the adjustment coming from Butler County into Coach Laporto's system?
It's a little bit different, a little different front, a little different scheme, but the coaches have helped me adapt pretty quickly, and I've kind of got a handle on it, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay, can I ask everybody here, how nice to have somebody bring you in drinks afterwards?
Oh, that's awesome. Good Powerade, good cold Powerade.
What's your favorite flavor?
Probably grape.
Thank you, sir. Coming into this season, how do you feel like the linebacking core is kind of coming together with some returners, but a lot of new guys trying to vie for spots this year too?
Yeah, definitely. It definitely started in the spring, just carrying that brotherhood on from the last group, trying to be a leader to these guys and just bring them closer and closer together as we get started to this first week.
Coach Harelson as your coach this year again. What's it like as having Coach Harelson as your position coach?
Love Coach Harelson. He was there for me during my recruiting process as well. Never forget that. So that's my best man right there.
Asking everybody, what about bringing drinks here afterwards? How cool is that?
Oh, I love it. Love it. It's a great opportunity for us. It's hot out here. Love to have the support from the community always.
What's your favorite flavor?
Oh, I'm going to have to go with grape. Got to go with grape. Cold grape never fails.
Overall, with your linebacking core, how do you feel like the group's coming together so far?
I think they've done a good job. It started in the summer. Them just continuing to compete. I think we're a deep room, but it's been pretty special to see those guys understand that there is a lot of competition in the room right now, and they are competing, but also celebrating each other when someone has a big play or a big game or a good practice. So we just got to continue. We're not where we need to be yet, but just continue to push, be uncommon in our effort and physicality. That's their everyday challenge, and they're doing a good job pushing each other in that.
Landon Boss, to get a local kid like that,
Yeah.
how important is it to be able to continue to win in those recruiting battles for those local Kansas kids?
Oh, it's huge. Obviously there's really good local talent. Landon's an example of that, and not only is Landon just a huge recruiting win, but he's a guy that fits this program. We talk about family over everything, and then what Coach Higgins has built here. Landon really exemplifies that, and so those are the type of kids we win with here. We tried to get him a long time ago before he went to Butler, so but he had a great career there, and he's pushing to be even better here. So
Cade Stephenson's a guy that didn't necessarily play starter snaps last year, but made starter big plays, particularly in the first half of the season. How have you seen his development after the first season and into the spring?
Yeah, I think Cade, coming in, he put his head down and went to work, and he made a lot of plays just because he's a gifted football player, and he plays extremely hard. I think where he's taken a step is just being in the system a little bit longer, being around the people, and kind of going back to last year, he was surrounded by a lot of returners and Coach Hobb, Declan Hobb, and Caleb Mondi and all those guys. And so he's kind of in a different situation now where he is the most experienced guy when it comes to reps. And I think he's trying to do a good job of just grow in the film room and apply it out here on the field.
Asking the players this, I'll ask you too. How nice is it to have somebody for you to bring you the drinks afterwards?
Oh, I can, just from when I played here and Jamie brought that, it was always a relief. So, and I know I'm a coach now, but I'm definitely going to get one too. So,
Favorite flavor?
Orange for sure.
Yeah. Thanks, Coach. Coach, this linebacker core has got some returning guys, not a ton of returning starters, but a lot of guys who played last year and are hoping to take an even bigger role. How do you feel like the linebacker room is kind of coming together?
I think it's the deepest position quite possibly on our team right now. You know, I mean, maybe receivers are just as deep, but we got a lot of linebackers that can play. And there's guys that played last year. That there's other guys here now too. And I think competition is going to make that position better too as well.
You said the most depth. Is that the most competitive in terms of trying to figure out who those three
Yeah,
are?
it is. It is. But at the same time, you know, it's all about who's going to run out there first, I guess. I mean, I think they're all going to have an opportunity to play. And I think another thing is they can run. And I think it's going to make our special teams better too.
One of the guys that's new to the team that I know Coach Harelson said you tried to get earlier was Landon Boss. How important is it to be able to recruit? I know you love getting those Oklahoma guys on your team, but how important is it to win with those local Kansas kids too?
Hey, I love local Kansas kids. What are you talking about? Huh? I mean, just because but just because I'm from Oklahoma doesn't mean that. No, but here's the thing with Landon Boss. He's an all-conference player at Butler County. Yes, we've tried to recruit him like crazy out of high school, but we're glad he's here now. And, you know, I think at the end of the day, you want to find the best talent. And you always want to start in your backyard, okay, and make sure you're trying to cover it. You know, it's kind of like a net. You throw it out, you know, and you're going to get guys that are within that net, you know, and try to get the best players. So I think we've done a good job of that. I think we try to find players, too, that are honestly going to fit into the way that we do things here at Emporia State and call them our OKGs, our kind of guys.
You talk about Jamie and the Souter family bringing the drinks.
It's been a constant even before I got here. And the entire Souter family's been a big supporter of our football program, and Jamie's no different. And, you know, so I just – our players appreciate it, and it's just a small token of gratitude, and we're very thankful, especially today. We got a little bit of heat, so it was good. I can't wait to get this interview over so I can go get me some Gatorade, Powerade, whatever it is.
Favorite flavor?
All of them.